Hello, this is Megan.
And this is Mark.
Welcome to our 28th video of the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge construction at Disneyland. Today is August 4th, 2018.
First, we can see that more Millennium Falcon set pieces have been brought in. And this piece here is for one of the Millennium Falcon hallways, as seen here. We'll go ahead and continue watching the workers unload and transfer the set pieces into the show building. Now this type of set piece we haven't seen before. It's referred to as a pilot bunk. Here's a picture taken from A Force Awakens. You can see that it's the same type of bunk. Also, here's a diagram from the book called Star Wars The Force Awakens Incredible Cross Sections. From here we can see where the bunk is located compared to everything else. I'll go ahead and zoom in. And the bunk is located right here. Notice these two areas on the bunk. When we go back to the Galaxy's Edge set piece, we can recognize the empty spaces where these will be placed. Next, if we focus our attention to the battle escape, we can see that one of the side openings has been covered and sealed with wall panels. Close to the new wall panels, we can see that framework is sticking out of the wall to attach a sound-absorbing panel, just like this one. Alright, now we'll go on Donald's boat in Mickey's Toontown. From here we can see that more Millennium Falcon set pieces are being brought into the show building. Next, we'll go view the developments of Black Spire Outpost from the top of Chippendales treehouse. From this angle, we have a great view of the building that will be located adjacent to this spire. And this building can be recognized on the model. Now if we look to the right, we can see that horizontal beams and diagonal struts have been added to this spire framework. This is what it looked like last time we were here, and I'll dissolve the picture back to what it looks like today. Let's look at the model to see what the final look of the spire will be. Notice that this spire is grayish black. It's basically darker in color than the other spires located in the village area. And what was really cool, earlier in the year, as we know, at the Galactic Nights event in Orlando, Imagineer Margaret Carrison shared for the first time that the name of the village area is called Black Spire Outpost. Along with this, she also shared the history behind the name. There is one particular spire that is located centrally within the village. This spire is more unique and blacker than all the rest. And Megan and I feel that this is that spire. Margaret Harrison went on to say that this location is where your adventure begins, and this spire is the heart of the Outpost. Also during the Galactic Nights event, they passed out Galaxy Edge trading cards, and if you put them all together, the back of the cards create a map. In the center of the map is the black spire that we're looking at. If we focus our attention to the edge of the map, we can see an alien language. There was a translator card that was given out along with the trading cards. We'll go ahead and translate what the map says. At the edge of the galaxy so far away, black was the spire that called me to stay, a beacon for drifters forgotten or lost. The spire summoned the broken and tossed. Come stay here forever or just pass on through. The spirit of the black spire will forever change you. Notice that there's a living tree within the black spire. I believe that this spire represents life, and it sounds like it'll influence your adventure. Next, we'll take a trip on the Mark Twain Riverboat. The spires in the distance are looking incredible. I love the detail, it really is amazing. From this angle, we can see that Energy Shield Pro insulation has been put over the sheathing of this structure since we've been here last. This is used to improve thermal insulation and energy efficiency. Also from this angle, we can see the archway. Here's the archway on the model. Here's another example of the amazing detail and color of the spires. It is looking nice.
Today is August 11th, 2018.
Workers are continuing to minimize the space between the mesh forms. Now if we look to the left, mesh forms have been added to some more of the spire framework. Next, we'll go into Critter Country. In the distance, more of the horizontal beams have been removed and patched up on the rock spires. I'll go ahead and zoom in. From this view, we can see where a couple spots have been patched up, but they still need to be painted. Now if we look to the right a little bit, we can see the detail that has been added to the structure. This is what it looked like during the last week in April. I'll dissolve the picture back to what it looks like now. The age detail is amazing. Now we'll go view Black Spire Outpost from the top of Chippendales treehouse. Notice that the pyramid structure is becoming a dome. This is what it looked like last week. The dome panels that we're seeing today are being attached to the concentric circular framework that we're seeing here. When we dissolve back to today, notice that this curved beam support structure has been removed. And the support structure was used to make sure everything was aligned properly before the dome panels were placed on top. Now I'll dissolve back to what it looks like today. On top of this spire, workers are setting up to perform mesh work. We'll go on Tarzan's treehouse to get a better view. I'll go ahead and zoom in. They're minimizing the space between the mesh forms here as well. and welding them together. If we look up, we have a great view of the new mesh forms that have been added to the Spire framework. Well, that's a taste of things to come.
We can't wait to see what they'll build next.